Just as the song says, we will be heroes tonight, but who will come out on top in our deciding Game 3 of our Find Me Alpha first semifinals of the 2018 Summer Split? I am still Sean Minmung Shannon. He is still Dustin StarCraft Win. They are here pushing Long Anime Schlongs to a deciding Game 3 to decide who gets the chance to represent themselves in the Find Me Alpha LCS Finals. Man, what a game we had there, Dustin.
Yeah, it was just complete opposite of the first game. They look clean, they look composed, they look strong, they look longer than the Schlongs. They're just all over them.
My goodness, it was, and to that point, then the second game, having a back-to-back fourth, push and go, touch and go, pull and tug if you're a Schlong, whatever, going forward, and it's just really fun to watch game coming out here. I don't know if I've had as much of fun casting a game than that game. As we will be jumping into pick and bans here, one thing to note is that Long Anime Schlong, since they did lose that game, had side selection, and they have opted to jump over to blue side for this game. So we will be seeing some different maybe pick priority, but definitely, just hopefully some new bans coming out forward. But, that Alawi, Zaya Malzahar, still very typical right here.
Yeah, much of the same. I think both teams, since they have a win now, they both think they know how to play their win conditions. It's just both of them got steamrolled in different games in different fashion. I think it's more of a user error issue than a user composition.
Yeah, but talking about user composition, they're banning that Aurelia out from New Capiturk. So showing some respect right there as the Xerath is banned away instead of the Anivia right here.
Yes. Look at that instant lock.
No, you left the Anivia open? Hiramar is a known high platinum Anivia one trick, and this has to be a bait.
But even then, what are they going to bait it with in terms of things that Simply Phenomenal can play in response?
My goodness, as the Azir, are you serious?
Well, I know Azir looks like Zapdos, but that's actually the Graves for the last second. Just bait us hard.
I know it looks like Zapdos, but it doesn't counter it. Oh, Pokemon Nuzlocke sucks, dude. That game sucks.
That's so fun. You don't like random? You don't like when normal type psychic moves?
Dude, no. I mean, I have the randomizer on, but not for random types. I want the types to stay the same and movesets and everything. But dang, man. It's the Graves Misfortune, so a double AD carry or double marksman composition already coming up to the side. And that staple Trundle pick coming out.
All the games by Long Anime Schlongs. I think they just don't want. I actually don't know why they're picking it so early. There's no way they are here going to pick it up in this situation.
Yeah. Also, I don't like the Trundle into the Graves matchup. It is not.
You just get bullied all over the place.
It is not a good time for the Trundle.
Draven,
man. Woo! This is going to be so hype.
They just reached an agreement that everyone's going to play this game.
I think the Rakan comes out here for the Misfortune, for the bot lane.
So too. Keeps the Draven off so hard. Oh, but Alistair's open as well, too. New Capiturk loves Alistair.
As the Vigar.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Now, it does have the potential to just absolutely nuke someone.
Yeah, think about the last two games we've seen, though. They've averaged 24 minutes together. No one's really gotten to that kind of scaling stage. We see a Zyra ban after being picked up in the first two games.
As the Alistar ban does come in as well, you kind of got to think that Morgana's got to have some priority here. It's been pick or banned in both games.
Yeah, there's so much magic damage on both sides. I don't know what the last ban's going to go to, actually. We got support and probably jungle. They could ban the Jax out and force him onto Kayn.
Yeah, and I do not like Kayn as the Taric.
Oh, Taric.
I mean, Taric is a Zorbox.
Does like Taric. With a double ban, interesting.
Oh, the Thresh ban. Very nice preemptive ban coming out here. New Capiturk is known to be a playmaker, so going to be forcing him onto something like the Rakan that's still available.
They're going to wait, save that for their last pick. I told you it's going to make 10 comfort picks, dude.
I think they need to put this Trundle in the jungle and look for something. Are we going to see
Making
the
split
Singed come
open
out?
up.
Because we could see Epic Comfort come out if you get the Singed and then Morgana. That would be the most comfort of champion picks.
Well, there's the Morgana. We're halfway to Exodia.
Fort Fitz. Does my grandfather's deck have any weak cards, Kaiba?
Well, except for Beaver Warrior and Celtic Knight. Just a few other ones.
General Dill about to answer that here.
Here we go for dramatic effect. It's the final countdown. He DC'd of it.
And the pick is the Tryndamere! Oh my goodness, he's gonna do it! He's locking in the Tryndamere here against Malachi. Oofer and a half. My grandfather's deck has no weak cards, but it does have a guy with a really big freaking sword, alright? That's not Guy of the Fierce Knight. Oh, and from one big sword to a guy with a stabby little sword, Pike picked up here. We got some spice in this game.
It's gonna be a bloodbath going on here.
I am ready. Are you ready? Let's go into the real pick and bans. That hype music ended right at the perfect time. Holy.
There was a thread on Reddit, and someone was saying, they were like, say hypothetically, if there was a champion that could auto attack, and does true damage with a keystone, and magic damage, and has a 2-second nuke. Does that sound so bad to you?
Yeah, nah, not too bad.
Freaking Tryndamere, dude. What have you done? I feel like Aatrox died for this.
Well,
to make Tryndamere come back.
I mean, new Aatrox was pretty busted. And
yeah, but new Aatrox is just like Ribbon, but cooler looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Old auto attack Aatrox died for this weird AP Tryndamere to come back and spin every 2 seconds.
Alright, and as we are finally into the real pick and bans, my goodness, I'm so hyped for this matchup. As
I do not know what to think of these lanes.
I am just almost at a loss for words as you are, my friend. Looking at this though, like the wave clear is so much in favor of long anime schlongs. There is no way. Like Anivia, you gave this man Anivia? You might as well just call him Articuno. You don't need a Master Ball to catch this guy. He catches it with like a timer.
My theory is that everyone on there here had not beaten a Freljord person yet for the icon and didn't realize it didn't work for custom games.
Ah, but you have to think Trundle's Freljord, so that can't be it.
Yeah.
But
true.
Well, actually, really funny. There are 3 Freljord champions on the side of long anime schlongs.
It's Tryndamere?
Yeah, Tryndamere because he's in love with Ash and everything. And that guy, they got the marriage consummated and everything.
Yeah, he's got a big arm.
Yep. Only one.
Long anime arm.
Long anime arm.
Long arm.
But on the other side, then you have like Pike, Misfortune, and Graves, which are all from like the same area, right? Aren't they?
I don't know. About Pike was from the river.
Yeah. Well,
is Graves a water boy? I thought he was just.
Well, no, like they're from Bilgewater.
Is he right? Bilgewater?
Yeah, aren't they all from
Bilgewater? TF is too, yeah.
Yeah, TF and then Misfortune and then Pike like drowned outside of Bilgewater or something. I don't know. By the way, my favorite thing about Pike is his dance, and that's the haka. You know, the dance that the indigenous, I don't know exactly who it is, but I know a lot of like Hawaiian football teams do it.
You're talking about Samoa.
Yeah, the Samoan people. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you for the political correctness and just not to sound like an asshole.
Just because you've seen Moana doesn't mean you're Samoan.
Yeah. I mean, I do like Moana, but that's not my point. As I think the most interesting is, like, Hiramar put a guide that was probably longer than any college paper I've ever written in my entire life on Anivia as a guide, and he takes Ignite on it. This guy knows this champion like some people, you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pot. And by that I mean,
I just bite it.
Not many people know how to do it, but to him it's an art. And I can't wait to see it. This is his comfort pick, and I just think General Dill, who right now is hovering Ignite, he doesn't want TP. He's not grouping with this team at any time. He's just going to push forever.
TP's dumb.
Oh my god, I am so frippin' hyped. How is
Just-
nobody in this chat right now talking?
I think I got this stupid social lives or something.
Hold on.
I worked in double the past 3 days. This is all I guess.
Oh my
I
god.
needed a game 3.
I'm so upset.
Come on, Sean.
Huh?
Nothing in the chat.
Wait, what chat?
Twitch chat.
I can't see any Twitch chat. Have people been typing this whole time?
Yeah, they're all typing it. Someone said, I'll give Sean 3 free skins. He said 69.
69.
No, it's too late. They already ended it.
Yeah. Frick you, Dustin. I don't see anyone typing in chat.
I see many people typing.
Okay. If you're in chat, type Maya is the best jungle.
You don't see any of them?
No, I haven't seen anybody the whole time. I've seen 12 viewers.
This is like a fucking reunion party in here. I see everybody. So many colors. Oh, they're all saying Bung is my daddy. I don't know what that means.
That's okay. Does that... It's gotta be 3 people if it's saying Bung is my daddy. Geo? Am I right?
No.
Okay,
No.
Sean? Like Juice Me Mommy?
You're Sean.
No, it'd be like DasBite.
No.
The last... Oh, man. Is it Matt? Is it our Matt?
Yeah.
I knew it was that was my last choice. I was like, it's gotta be that guy.
You lucky.
I need to refresh again. Maybe, yep, okay, I see Bison saying Bung Daddy. Screw you guys. Alright, who are you picking and why?
I just want them to fight. I want them to fight. I think, interestingly enough, if you look at the band, it's like almost good enough to be a team composition on their own.
Oh, wow, yeah, Aurelia
the
top.
band teams, that would have been sick. A Thresh, Alistair bottom.
Well, no, you could have,
Alistair jungle.
Alistar top, Aurelia jungle.
Thresh jungle.
There you go. And then on the other side...
Thresh top is back, dude. They changed the...
oh, yeah, that's right.
Play damage back, yeah.
Yeah, for the...
That's my first pentakill ever was as an 80 Thresh.
My first pentakill ever was on Ashe on a trackpad when it was old Ashe, when you could turn her Q on and off.
Yeah.
And I just left it on the whole time because I didn't know you could turn it on and off. I didn't know it was a toggle.
It's so good. Mana's stupid. They don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. And then my first ranked pentakill was on Riven, and I was just face rolling. I didn't know what I was doing.
I got a pentakill with Vayne, but I still think that champion sucks.
Yeah, that champion sucks.
It was like their whole team tried to tower dive me bottom.
Try to tell me why a champion that people want to choose that has to lane for 20 minutes doesn't come online till like 25 minutes. Like, come on.
Well, that's marksman as a whole, so I don't know what your point is.
Okay, so hashtag LAS win, hashtag they are here with TAH win in chat right now. Who you got and why? Let me know.
Yeah, hashtag General Dill or hashtag General Drop.
Yeah. Hashtag. Yeah, okay, well. Okay, I actually am totally rooting for LAS because the entirety of they are here. Hold on, I need to switch something.
We've got a lot of big enemy votes here.
The entirety of they are here do not have their actual club tag. They have Imbung. And I don't like that. So I'm going for long animation songs. That's my choice. I think this tournament is going to go good. Go well. Do you think he takes the is he going to go AD or is he going to go the AP build? Or zero damage?
Going AD in the Maokai would be silly.
0 damage, AP or AD? Your choice, chat. Let us know. As we got 20 seconds here, and we're going to be quiet really quickly because I'm going to play something for everybody.
Cheers at the...
Wait.
We go to commercial. I believe it'll be... All right, Vancouver! You know this song. It is tradition. I want everyone to get hyped, get involved, and sing along with me.
What is this? Really?
Yes, it may not be Game 5 because we don't play them in semifinals matches, but it is our version of Silver Scrapis going in here to Game 3, the deciding game to be our first representatives into the Phi Mu Alpha LCS Championship Finals right here.
So the inspiration on Trinamir pretty much guarantees this is AP Trent. He's going for that 45% CDR.
So we put, surprise, surprise, my first Penta was on Jinx. Hansu's going to camp the Dill hard. What a weird draft. Zorpug's grabs Morgana, but they ban the Alistar Thresh. She gets spanked by her. Agreed. My first Penta was on Nar. Surprise, surprise. Oh, wow. LES win. TAH win. I already voted. Bat, did I do it right? Tank Trendamir. Eric, this is why you don't play Tank Trendamir. Banned. Min banned. I swear to God, if he goes AP Trend, I'm going to tilt. Well, looks like you're going to tilt.
Yeah, you're going to tilt pretty hard, my friend.
According to our top lane resident expert.
Top laner.
Our top lane resident top laner. I
don't see any champions on the field.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a spectator bug, and we're just going to hear things. Wouldn't that be crazy?
There's nothing, just random sounds.
Yeah. Oh, and Trendamir.
Wee-woo-woo.
Be-woo-woo. Booty. Be-woo.
Picture Lucida singing that.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Hansu would be the perfect one to sing that. Oh, my goodness.
We've got a 5-point over here from the side of... they're here. Actually, we've got a giant, long animation, long fist going through here.
Yep.
But you're going to try to find a pick on somebody. They've got the Q in there. They actually hits the Q from Anivia. No follow-ups. E away from Pike.
Yep.
It's away from any danger.
Start the E, though, which, not necessarily bad for the laning. Probably wants to start the Q, but...
Yeah, they want to hit level 2 first. Q would help.
Exactly, so the Q would have helped in that pushing power.
Yeah. Actually, interesting. We've got Maokai with a Q right there.
I am so hyped for this. Murphy Raudette, I love you too, dude.
So General Dill is actually doing what a lot of Andre players have started doing on Trinamir, starting that W to get that shout first. Most people, they expect you to auto-attack and then spin. The shout's actually going to make level 1 tradings really bad if you don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, because then he's going to be slowed, and then you're...
Well, Conqueror on top of the slow, on top of his AD doing down 20, which means he does pretty much negative damage as Maokai.
Yeah. And gonna know most likely that Elucida started this top side, although there is a fake leash on the bot lane, but where the Maokai comes from, I think, is going to show that it's... Yeah. So, double fake leashing. Misses 1 CS. Gonna hate himself for it. As Neil the Steel has spotted Elucida here on this Scuttle Crab.
He actually does not have priority in that mid or top. Makai's doing a good job pushing him back right there. Elucida just secures that spell. It's going to actually head its way straight top now. Yeah, but Maokai is still level 1. He's trying to get that minion. Just hits level 2. Has not put an ability on anything yet.
Yeah, very smart play by General Dill to get communication.
Oh, nice hook over there from New Capital. Gets the W. Instantly drops that Ignite. Makes Draven flash away from there. Actually, both Ignites drop right there from the supports.
Yeah, and the heal coming out. So, trade of 3 summoners for 3 summoners. Oh, excuse me, only 2.
Yeah, 2 in, drop the heal.
Yeah, he, so, while hitting level 2 first. Up. Here comes the level 3. Nope.
Too easy.
Wait, doesn't E help in pushing power just as well? No. I mean, he can, but you don't...
I mean, he can if he eats straight into the minion wave, but the Q, the whole reason of Q is that you zone them away from the minion.
Yeah, you don't want to give up your engage tool. Or like, a way of...
Yeah, just a wave clear.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just getting a giant nuisance top here from Maokai. He's going to end up chopping that tree down eventually.
Yeah, he's got a big sword. And he's just going to kill some cats. As it looks like
big arm, big swords, long animation long. You do the math.
Long anime arm. You're right. As I'm going to do something really quick on this interface. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah, both junglers just kind of going on farming right now. Bot lane getting shoved in right here by the MF. Nothing crazy. It's kind of what you expect to happen in that situation. Likewise, Trinimir shoving top lane.
There we go.
Nice bounce right there from MF.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I just made it to where I can press A now and have the team fight AU come up. Like where it drops everything out.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to do it last game for whatever reason.
Wee-woo.
200 gold lead. Nothing much. These junglers, you know, I think trading even with the Graves is fantastic for the side of the Trundle.
The Trundle, yeah.
Yeah. And General Dill not going to be doing too much here, I think, until, like, level 6, you just have to expect if the other side of they are here, he's going to dive on your face. So, you know, if he gets a back end before then, which I think he's going to be trying to do here.
Well, I don't know if he's going to back. How much gold is he sitting at?
About
Sitting on 1,500. Yeah, 1,000 right now.
So, yeah, probably going to push this wave in. Back right here. Get what? What do they build first? A Tiamat, or do they build?
Nature's Tooth first.
Oh, yeah,
if he's going AP here.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly misses that binding right there. Just hits a minion right in his stupid straw hat instead.
Yeah. I think these minions are cute, but I can tell you my least favorite thing is the music that just plays over and over and over again.
Oh, I always have the game music off because it's horrendous.
Yeah.
Oh, we got E attempt over here. Actually, goes grabs the hook on top. Nice flash over there for Misfortune. Needs one more auto attack. Can you get? Yes, that's gonna be first blood right there for MF. We've got Zorpot's chasing, but actually, no, man, has to be careful here with the re-engage.
Yeah, just standing still and not kiting, unfortunately, not the best for something like the Draven. New Turk playing that really well, forcing the Black Shield out of Zorpox, which wasn't really needed.
Oh, I'm sorry, we got Hermon getting a nice. So it's not like she blows both summoners. Olivia was out of mana. She's a little bit too afraid of what could happen. It's just you got a good Nivea player playing a Nivea. Even when things don't happen, scares you into flashing.
It forces both summoners out right there. My goodness. Anivia gets a free back off. Not gonna be able to catch this wave right now. General Dill is level 6 now with that Ignite ready. And
Elucid is actually only level 4 right now.
Yeah, this is not going to be really good if they try to fight this right now. Giant minion wave as well.
Trundle's sticking up behind them. They have no idea that happening. Trundle might actually blast planning in as their game. Trimmer's going to spin in right now. He's going to drop that Illus Rage. The flash on top. Oh, but it gets stopped by the Maokai. Oh, the Ignite takes him down, though, all the way down to 0 health. And now Maokai's stuck. You got Trundle chasing him. It's ended up being a 1 for none. Like you said, they did not want to get that fight happening. We've got New Turk roaming his way top as well. He's got an Ian for the speed boost. We'll look for a hook here and see what could happen. Oh, the flash, nice E right there. He's going to grab on top of him. Can they get the damage on top? Trinimir, actually, Trinimir's auto-attacking on top. We've got Trundle heading back over here to try to get the kill on top of Maokai. Takes a bite out of him. He's done. He's dead.
Oh.
And we've got laughing and running.
I'm sorry. That was kind of cute. But overall,
so did that end up being an overall 2 for 1 still.
Yeah, and you know only the two summoner spells for 2. Both flashes burn from the jungle and top laner, and then both summoners burn on the side of General Dill. But now he is going to be going that AP.
Oh God.
Golly, Waffle Wrap. I'm sorry, dude. You're about to be tilted. Because this does not get any better for Garfield.
If you've heard of Singe, this is like Singed, but cooler and way better.
With instead of having a giant surfboard or giant flinger, he's got a giant sword that he flings at people.
Yeah. It's just, look at this. It's so silly because during laning phase, you feel like you're winning, and it's only over time you're like, hey, this guy's 1-1, this guy's 2-2. Hey, I'm killing this guy, and you're like, wait a minute, why does he have 3 AP items? Where are all my minions at? Why am I at my Nexus? Just progresses over time. I had a raid game where I played top lane against a Trinimir. He was literally like 1-13, and I was just like, I can't stop him anymore. He's outsmarted me.
Yeah, when you get game played by stuff like that, it's tough. I'm sure.
Just you feel so dumb.
Yeah, level 6 is almost coming out across the board now. The only level 6 is not hit by the supports at this moment. General Dill does have his ultimate back up, and Simply Phenomenal right here. Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
yeah, the chunk down, no flash, just still has half his health right there.
Yep.
Joe's actually got to be careful. He's trying to get the fight in. He's actually not doing very much damage at all with that Nash's Tooth build. He's going to try to get the health regen back. Oh, but the W is not back up yet for Maokai.
Oh my goodness. Hey, General Dill about to pull a Bear Jr. where in one series he solo kills Garfield Juice, and then the next Garfield Juice with the same pick chooses Maokai.
Oh, nice taking a really good flash over that baby cage. He's going to drop down Q just to zone them away from each other. They were just going to kind of fly around, real nice and safe. Top lane's pushing in favor. Oh, General's actually going to jump on top of him. He's got the... One more auto attack. It's going to be a dead Maokai. He's actually got to wait right here, not get hit by the sapling. Other than Vector Kama doesn't want us to see that for some reason. As Navian's actually going to get caught out by a nice hook from Pyke. That egg's about to get scrambled. See what happens here? It's sunny side up. Game over for him. Actually, topside, General dies to Garfield.
What
in the world is going on?
How do I want to go back and see that? I'm so sorry, team.
Just go rewind it now. They're getting dragon. Nothing's stopping them. See it on stream.
Oh! It was the sapling in the bush, and he master spammed on him.
So it got empowered and just killed him.
Oh man, he got him.
Might be the best player, you know.
Dude, the sneaky OP. Well, okay, Garfield Juice is an android from the Dragon Ball Z series.
Giant flash there in real time. We've got MF Soul going on top of them. We've got the heal going down from Draven.
No!
We're going to ult on top of nobody. Oh no, what? Do that! So Morgana plays the ultimate support, bounces that beach ball over to his own teammate and kills him.
Mutiny! Mutiny, I say. Zorpak's killing his own teammate. Oh! Exclamation point Joe in chat, everybody. I hate to see that.
Yikes.
This Tryndamere needs to get going and fast.
Yeah, because right now it's just snowballing in the wrong direction. This is before, MF doesn't even have any Dark Harvest stacks yet, really. Already 3-0 with only 58 Dark Harvest stacks. This is gonna hurt real, but they have the same issue as last game too. They don't have a first.
Yeah, but this time they have someone in the side lane that they believe can win 1v1s, but you gotta wait for that Conqueror proc to come off, and my goodness.
Yeah, I think the big thing too is having Pyke here again. New Capital is doing so much roaming, what it's been known for the whole season, so applying so much pressure on all the other lanes.
Yeah, as the Herald, Neil the Steel has been the Herald King. He just solos out Herald right here. Garfield just ult coming out. Kitty's touched his butt, maybe. Yep.
Gerald the Herald. Got two members from there here roaming through the jungle. Locate. Coming three, he's just gonna walk over here, back down his side of the towers, back to safety.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
But actually, we've got a lot of trouble for Tryndamere. Gonna try to spin his way under, see if he can dodge it. Oh, but Neil gets stolen, so he gets hooked on top of that. Nico's probably gonna try to go over to MF. Oh, actually avoids the Pyke by flashing away. We're gonna have one more kill. Yep, the kill goes over to Garfield Juice. End up getting this tower as well.
Really nice rotational play. Unfortunate that they stayed a little bit too long. They knew that at least 2 were there, if not all 5. So a little bit interesting for this, even see them contest that right there. But they do burn 3 ultimates right there and some summoner spells, I believe.
Yeah, flash from Maokai.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, that's just completely out of position here. The ult actually comes in late from Zorpak's. Screw this, I'm going to keep doing blue buff on my MF's going to ult on top of you. Nice hook by New Capital on top of the cage. Oh my god, that wombo combo.
That was so well done by New Capiturk. Pulling Kiramar right there, still flashless, still no egg, into the event horizon of Simply Phenomenal to make that CC get put on. Very, very nice.
Yeah, now on a 4-0 MF too. It's just so long. We got another event horizon. Can't go anywhere over here. Whacking away minions. Oh, drops the pillar. Tryndamere tries to go in, but nothing to follow him back up. They stop it for now, but for how long?
Yeah, and you gotta think, to your point that you said, another, you know, long animation long draft without any real initiation. You're scaling on everyone except for most likely your Draven. You need this Tryndamere to get some items. You need this Anivia to get the double stacking items down. And then just wave clear and stall out this game. But the only problem is, they here are fine with stalling this game. They have Vygar, they have a Malachi, you know, and they have Pipe.
They got Dark Harvest.
And Dark Harvest MF as well. So, you know, it's gonna be a war of attrition right here. Oh, nice damage coming out.
Matter, but yeah, the cage is gonna do so much zoning.
Articuno not looking so legendary right now.
Yeah, kind of melting on him.
Yeah. This Icebird is seeing the effects of global warming right now, unfortunately. Earth's flat, by the way.
Thank you, Kyrie Irving. We've got another collapse step on here. There's no egg to protect him. Easy stun. Oh, it just comes back up actually at the very end of that. It's going to be a quick kill. And then Trundle comes back in here for some reason. Drops the ult on top of Maokai. He's just going to walk away while his tower goes away. Still fighting here. Red Buff Farm's going to help him regen as he backs away. MF ult zones him out. On bot side right now, we've got Tryndamere doing that split push action. We've got Maokai entering with the teleport.
Oh, unfortunately, the binding does miss right there. And I just think the rotational play is so big. I want to go back to pick ban real quick. And the Aurelia ban or the Xayah ban maybe could have been dropped because that Graves ban in the first two games was so beneficial for them, I feel, that now with what we see Elucida is able to do on it, the tempo that he has, how much of a CS lead he has, is absolutely massive. Now they will be getting this top lane turret right here, so it'll be their first turret of the game to try to equalize that gold back up. Although I really would have loved to have seen that in the mid lane if they could have broke down that tower.
Yeah, I agree. There's just so much pressure going on. We've got a little skirmish going on bot lane. Oh! Hardmare got caught out again. Nice hook by New Cap. Lucia's trying to apply damage, and we've got Veigar crossing the corner again. Zhonya's is dropped. He's taken away. Oh, the bounce back from the Q. And now Zorpak's trying to get the ult down his own way, so they back off. Ignite dropped right there. Some ults, but at the end of it, we get a kill for Lucida on top of that Anivia.
Yep, unfortunate. Ooh,
oh, wow, it hooked over the corner right there. Tryndamere trying to get away. Luckily, it gets over before Event Horizon is out.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna have to be Dragon right now.
Oh, definitely.
Primordial Burst is available as well. Lucida doing the smart thing, taking the blast pan away. General Dill is not being able to apply any pressure.
It actually gets zoned out again later by Veigar. That's to back off after getting chunked.
Yeah, General Dill burning the ultimate. What is that ultimate called? Undying Rage. No wonder he yells.
Yeah, but like we said, going to the win conditions of game one, General Dill is not able to split push right now. He's only up 17 CS, down 3 kills on a Maokai. Even if he does split right now, Maokai can hold him with that Frozen Heart until he gets active with that second or third item.
Yeah.
Think about game 1 and 2. He Flame Horizoned him 20 minutes. Those other 2 games.
Yeah, 19 minutes. He had 100.
188 to 88.
Yeah, definitely. And then in game 2, it was like a 28-minute Flame Horizon. This game, they're equal levels, equal on farm, and he's actually behind in gold by 100. So definitely not what you're hoping for here. Although he may be able to get this bot lane tower, you know, if it can go to the 30 minutes, as there is a rotational play coming out here.
A lot of things have been Tryndamere, and just as he's getting collapsed on, look at the vision that the AR here has, especially in the enemy's bottom jungle. Tryndamere knew way too late that they were coming. Now he's been rocking a hard place right here. The hook accidentally gets dodges over that. Hits him with a juicy, juicy emote.
I mean, that was really good that he was able to escape that, but generally speaking, probably shouldn't be that far with no vision, as you were saying. The vision control from there here is immaculate on that bottom side, where Tryndamere is pushing, because he's just a tower bot right now. He just wants to get towers, and, you know, do that right now as they're getting flanked here in the mid lane.
The counterattack holding on to the Q, actually missed it. Actually gets stunned out by the Morgana ult, but no follow-up damage there. So yeah, they really right now is trying to push mid while the other team's not paying attention. They're trying to get Trundle's demolishing stacks off, but it has not happened mid lane yet. The counterattack rings it back, misses the javelin. But now it's actually pushing back in their favor. And Vagar's going to do so much damage to this tower here. The whole team is just kind of chunking down. Neil's stuck in the spot now, gets stunned over by Pyke. Actually going to ult a little bit too early on top of the Transcendence. They end up dying and trading lives together, but the kill goes over to Misfortune, which they don't want at all.
Yeah, for the side of Long Anime Schlong. I mean, also the rest of Long Anime Schlongs were on the top side of the map in their top jungle, just zoned away. Definitely not good. Tryndamere does finally get that bot lane tier 1, but, I mean, what do you build on the AP Tryndamere to deal with this Maokai now?
Yeah, because really, they want that to go to a Rage Blade next, but itemization-wise, not even able to do that right now. He's got 3 different item components going on right now.
Yeah, I'm really concerned. It just, Long Anime Schlongs in both games seems like they had really good communication about what they want to do, but it seems like they're so disjunct with being at a early game deficit as we're approaching the 20-minute mark here. 2 dragons, 7 more kills, 2 more towers, and about a 4,000 gold lead for the side of They Are Here, with, you know, the double duo of New Kappa Turk and Elucida kind of propelling Jirachi ahead here in these early, you know, moments. And, you know, you got to give credit to Simply
over
Phenomenal.
2k gold right now.
Yeah, Simply Phenomenal, doing a lot of work, hasn't died to the Anivia as they are starting Baron.
Oh yeah, they're so tanky on there. They actually don't have much damage going on yet. Not even MFN over, but they're about to get collapsed on by Long Anime Schlongs. They know it's happening. They're actually just taking their time clearing vision right now. Actually, the Baron's this is a mirror of game 2. Baron's down to 2k health. We are gonna have a fight going on here. Notice too that General Bill is in the bot lane. They're actually zoning out. If they don't get there on top, they're actually gonna get a free Baron. Are they gonna be able to get away for free as well? They drop the Maokai ult. They're actually standing in the back of the pit. Maokai's just gonna recall right in front of them, hoping that nobody does anything. Morgan does not drop her pulldown. They actually got out for free off of that. Wow, as General Bill is pushing bot lane.
Well, you trade a tier 2, yay, for Baron. Boo! Yeah, that was a fantastic call, knowing that he took the Ignite and not the TP, so he couldn't answer. He probably wouldn't have done much in that fight in the first place, except for just run in, which might be their only engage since he won't die.
I'm actually surprised that Zorpox didn't drop the Black Shield and have Neil at least try to get in there with a Black Shield to get a Baron steal, you know? Yeah. Especially at level 10, the timers are so low, by the time Neil died, the rest of the team could have backed off and they wouldn't have lost any additional towers.
Yeah, you have to contest it. You wonder what those calls were, but now they're just going to 5-man group most likely on the side of.
New Kappa's caught actually a little bit, but he's actually going to try to get the E over. Got a Black Shield on top of it. He's going to actually switch his aggro over to Morgana. Actually, nice stun on top, drops the ult, but Zorpox gets the ult stun. Kills before he can get back to his team.
Maokai TP'd about 20 feet.
Yeah, that was that's called walking for lazy people.
That's a.
Actually, a huge stun over here on Vagar. We've got Olivia waiting to get stun. Time to stun right, but actually jumps over. At the same time, Droxy unloads the bullets, making it rain. Flashes over, gets another auto attack. These hits are massive right now. Tripa's going to come around and back, clean it, get double kill quickly for Tryndamere. He drops the rage, keeps chasing on top. Slowly, Droxy's trying to get away. Nice kill, an egg kills a girl.
No! Black Shield! What are you doing? Oh my gosh!
That was actually a huge play though by General Dill to salvage a fight that looked terrible from the start.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, that was bigger on the side of New Kappa Turk for getting caught out, and then nice play from Zorpox, like catching him out. Nice Black Shield, not to get focused down, and then the layering of damage on top of New Kappa Turk. They stalled out the Baron buff. The only person with Baron buff now is the teleport, Leport.
The teleport Liz.
Yeah, teleport Liz Garfield Juice, who's soloing Dragon right now. They know that it's happening too, and the blast pan is available.
Slow as all hell right here.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I would never try to solo a Dragon as Maokai. That thing takes an eternity.
I don't know, AP Maokai back in the day, that was fun.
Yeah, on Earth, sure.
Yeah.
As Simply Phenomenal is top, they could contest over this Dragon right now. He is
actually, especially with Jirachi with no flash, this is their chance to get another pick with team comp right here. Try to get the side in their favor. That's how they won that last fight. Jirachi flash forward. We've got The Kabuto just kind of gesturing over, trying to get some ward vision. They're going to try to hit the drag again. They're going to pull it out, maybe. Actually, just going to do it right in the pit. We've got Maokai in the bottom zoning out over here. Drops the ult. They got a quick drag. They're actually just going to back off. But they actually see Tryndamere is going to spin away. It might chase him for a little bit, but not going to get from that.
Yeah, I mean, they get this Infernal Drake and a third. Oh my god, RNGesus. What are you doing to us? In this final deciding game, we will have 3 Infernal Drakes, which is massive for the side of they are here. 4 or 5 other people want this, as opposed to the 5 people who want it, or 4 people outside of the Trundle who want it for long anime schlongs. This Tryndamere gonna be building up maybe that Rage Blade, or is maybe a Wit's End coming out right there for the 3rd item. Has the Lich Bane now, so he's going to destroy towers.
That's how he took that bottom tower so quickly earlier.
Yeah. I think if you're the side of long anime schlongs, you just need to use what, you know, your comp does. With wave clearing with Anivia, letting Tryndamere go into a side lane. I don't think, as long as it's not Maokai, I think he could kill anybody. I mean, I think he should be pushing that bottom lane right now where the MF is. Now, the only problem is you got to have an eye on this Pyke, I think.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now.
Yeah, Moby Boots.
Especially with that Dusk Blade.
Dusk Blade available. His vision score is the highest in the game right now, just behind Zorpox as well. Now, while I do like the red buff going over to Nila Steel as a jungler, I kind of think in this case, I would rather see it on General Dill. I'd rather see it on your split pusher. Nope, you know, give him a little bit extra. And that is going to be the Rage Blade, I believe, coming out, which I think is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
For the side of the Tryndamere right here, who's going to have to be answered by Garfield Juice, who does not have TP at this moment from the telep port that he did earlier.
Yeah, the Tawak port.
Tawaka.
I'm actually wondering if that No Magic Mantle is going to become a QSS on the side of Tryndamere just to get away during those split pushes.
Yeah, or, you know, getting the Event Horizon, a, you know, Maokai route, the stun from the E from Pyke, many different ways as the rest of they are here going to try to group up and just force the issue here. But Tryndamere is actually with them, so if they can find a pick here,
he's slowly walking his way up.
If they can find a pick here, this might be where Long Anime Schlongs takes the fight. Maokai's TP will be back for Baron, which is up in 1 minute and 10. And that you have to fight it this time. You know, you were able to stall it last time. Only a 4,000 gold lead right now. You know, but massive CS differentials across the board.
Yeah. Well, I think the big thing, though, is with this time, though, there is a GA on Jirachi. So if Jirachi does get caught out, and the Flash will be back up pretty soon from now, it's going to take a lot of committing for them to kill Jirachi a second time against this comp.
Yeah, and I think GA is the name of the game for the side of they are here, as they're going to try and just hold this top lane, which they'll be able to as long as no one gets stunned, but we do get one stun there.
So it's like you say that. But actually, Neil still takes a lot of damage on the top of that fight. We got a giant off of Jirachi, but it actually zones out those anything. Nice stand aside right there. Draven to stop any additional damage.
And Zorpox is poop.
Goodbye. Actually had the GA there, or the zombies for the ult, I think.
Yeah, I think now if you're the side of
nice stun from there from Hiromar, but no, Hiromar just flashed out from the fear of the additional damage coming from Elucida. We've got over here on the side, Nakamoto gets a nice hook on Nila Steel, just kind of scares him off. Yeah, Baron is live right now. Yeah.
Zorpox is going to be up in 14 seconds. This is the hardest thing. You play against Anivia, she has this kind of...
But look at the counter trick around the side of them, being such a nuisance. Trundle actually drops the ult. Yeah, nice on top of Anivia, backs off, actually gets healed by his teammate, so that'll be down during this team fight. The turret does go down, gets a nice hook right at top, flash away from Draven.
Yeah, burning the flash right there from Hiromar and both summoners from Digital Love. While, you know, General Dill has taken about a quarter almost of this bot lane inhibitor turret's HP down, they only get a tower and a kill in return for it, so not a huge loss for the side here. You're okay with that as long as you didn't give up Baron, because this Anivia wave clear is just, you can't siege against it without Baron. I do feel, though, that
They
General
burned
Dill...
the stopwatch, though, on the Nivea.
Yeah, General Dill really needs to push the issue, though, when stuff like that happens. Probably going to be backing. Maybe has enough for his Rage Blade at this moment. And the tier not even completed yet for the side of Anivia, which is very interesting as they're doing the Baron right now.
Yeah, I'm not that TP and doing even more damage than the last time. Even though Lucina is tanking right now, the Baron's down to 5,000 health. The only person that's even close to position right now is Trundle. It's getting zoned out by the Pike. You see on the edges of there, yeah, they're going to get Baron just like last time. Walk away as the rest of the long range locks is out of position to answer that. Trundle's actually dropping down pillars. Just to be careful how close it gets to the other team. Yeah, it's going to push the game to about a 6,000 gold lead now in the favor of they are here.
Yeah, that 2,000 Baron play as Trundle.
Ooh, nice look on top of Neil. So Neil gets stuck in there. He did have the Black Shield, but actually gets bursted. Just knocked down by the Vagar ult. The cats are going to chase them. Nothing else is going to come off of that, though. Actually, New Capital is coming off the side. If you can get the hook, that's going to be a dead Morgana as well in a second. It's going from bad to worse right now. As player after player is getting caught out from long anime long.
Yeah, really interesting that they wanted to force the mid lane tier 2, mid lane tier 1 turret right there when you didn't have any priority whatsoever. Trendemir missing his spin.
Well, it'll be back up in a second. We'll put on that.
But I think it's better because he would probably just given his life over as the third and final Inferno Drake goes down, as Elder will be spawning here around the 36-minute mark. But
well, in my opinion, I think the call right there was probably from Dylan saying, "Okay, you guys, we lost the Baron, but I'm going to push bot. Don't let them recall." You know, he probably said, "Don't let them be," because we saw Neil step up, try to stop them with the pillar. The pillar hit 4 people, but then they said, "What the hell? There's a Trundle trying to mess with us right here." They just went on him, killed him, and then killed his teammate.
Yeah, I think the better call there would have been for everyone to rotate to the Dragon at that point. Everyone had, you know, 2 members, I believe, had backed from the side of they are here. But yeah, now, again, you're going to try to do a miracle stall again from the side of Long Anime Schlongs. And this is their second Baron, so it's stronger than the time before.
Yeah, this is a mirror of the fight that happened with the first Baron. So let's see if they can get another nice stun over there from Zorpox. That's how they had started the fight last time.
Yeah, I think you just have to let this one go. It's indefensible tier 2s.
Yeah, these minions are already knocking out just one hit from Graves.
Graves going with the Stormrazor for his third item. Right here is a...
So, if you're long damage long here, do you try to make a stand or just give up this one inhibitor and call damage on it?
I think what you do, you have enough wave clear, and you just need to not put anybody in range. You got to know when these event horizon and everything is working for you right there. I think you need Dylan to try to create something right here with Garfield Juice.
It's fighting him, but it's actually just not doing enough damage. That Randall is really just slowing him down. He's doing a little bit, but he can't stick on top of him. Look at that heal from that AP.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's actually the team's going to answer now. The minions did put mid while during that fight. They're going to zone with the event horizon. Look at the damage to the tower with that Stormrazor. Draven drops his ult. Just can't ever clear the minions though with that Baron empowerment. Gets a stun on top of Maokai, and Maokai's going to drop his ult just to zone them away. Look at this inhibitor, rinse and repeat, and probably go for this bottom one here.
Yeah, I mean, if they could, you know, mitigate that to... Oh, yep.
Oh, wait, yep. Goodbye, birdie. Ambitious play there by Pike. Now they're just...
You don't have any wave clear.
It's second inhibitor for free now. They'll recall to get the third one at this rate.
Yeah, I think they may even just push to end the game right here. No wave clear, and Nivea not up for another 20 seconds.
That's true, actually, yeah. There's the call there. There's 3 members of Army Talks. They're getting destroyed by Pike down the back line. MF's ult actually is on top of them, trying to the icing on top. That's going to be a clean ace. And a game 3 win right there by They Are Here.
Yeah, coming back from a 1-0 to go 2-0, and right there, They Are Here wins the semifinal matchup.
Yeah, especially after game 1, great adaptation in games 2 and 3 by They Are Here.
Yeah.
Let's see the charts.
Let me go on my... I can't do this. What? Why?
So yeah, fairly low damage game overall, aside from that Dark Harvest MF. Like we predicted in game 2, whoever gets MF will win this series.
Um, so, MF being a really big pickup. When we talk about um, the MVP of the series, who are you looking
Mhm.
at and why?
So really, it's between two people, obviously. In game two, it was big that advantage they got just off of Elucida, but I think just after a while, halfway through game two, and then pretty much all of game three, Joshi just did way too much damage. Like we said, there was no tanks on the side of long damage long. It's got to go to the AD carry. I know it shouldn't because it's an AD carry, but that's where it's got to go.
Yeah, um, I think there's three people you can really look at. I think everybody did admirably on the side of they are here, especially in their past two games. Um, my two choices are the Graves, or Lucida, rather,
Mm-hmm.
and New Capaturk. New Capaturk in game two with that Pocket Aurelia pick, doing so much uh, to just zone off, you know, multiple members of Long Anime Schlongs. And then Lucida in both games, absolutely, you know, just on these power
Yes,
picks.
especially game two on that Talia. That
Yeah, that
changed the
Talia.
whole landscape of the game on the top.
So I mean, I do say that while game two, MF did a lot of work, I think it was more like was not necessarily the catalyst for it, but in game three right here had better rotations, a lot more proactive ults, flashing forward and everything like that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I think is my three choices right there. Uh, excuse me, sorry, I just dropped my ring. But so they are here will be one of your finals representatives, um, coming from the third spot, going all the way to finals. Once again, I believe this is everyone's first time except for Jirachi, who was in the finals last split on RIP.
Mm-hmm.
So um, we're gonna have the polls open for series MVP. I'm gonna cut to a different screen right now, and go cast your votes real quick. And I'm gonna mute us real quick while we just kind of take a small break. But I'm not gonna cut the stream, and then we'll have the captains and MVP of the series. Once it's done, I am going to leave the poll open for 2 minutes. So at um, 102 Eastern, the poll will be closed. 103. I'll do 103 now. It just turned over. 103 Eastern. Welcome back, and now that the polls are closed, it looks like New Kappa Turk is going to be the MVP of the series right here for the side of They Are Here. Congratulations, and a correction from the editing staff earlier. It'll also be Elucida returning to the finals as he was in the finals for season 1. So if both captains and New Kappa Turk could join us in the Player of the Game interviews, we'd appreciate it. So now we're just.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going? Congratulations on your victory and your MVP of the series, New Kappa Turk.
Thank you.
As we are waiting for your captain, as they have arrived. They are
How's
here.
it going?
Congratulations to the side of They Are Here, coming back from a 1-0 deficit to win 2 games straight and take a place in the finals. How does it feel?
It's a little nerve-wracking. I was a little worried for a minute. So we're just excited to be here. They were really good games.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh no, none. Like
they
were. It was an extremely good series. Like it was definitely close. Like, and we. What do I want to say? Like we're hyped, but it was by no means easy. Like it was excellent series, very well played.
Yeah, I mean, coming back from a 1-0 deficit from being on 2 match points definitely indicates it wasn't necessarily an easy series. And it was really interesting. StarCraft and I were talking about it, how Game 1 was just almost a stomp from the side of Long Anime Schlongs, and then Game 2 was back and forth. And there was some back and forth in this Game 3 as well, but then eventually it just seemed like the composition that you drafted was able to just zone out and find pick after pick after pick. Can you talk us through the adaptations from Game 1 to 2 and then going into Game 3 about how you approach pick and ban to force it to Game 3 and then secure the win?
So, you want it?
Yeah, I have a lot on this. So I think Game 1 we went a little bit too outside our comfort zone, pretty much everywhere. Like Elucida doesn't really play Olaf. Garfield Juice plays Ornn. It's not his top champ. Sivir. I mean, everybody banned Sivir for me at this point. And same thing. And the Morgana and the what was the support?
It was Rakan. That was
Rakan. Yeah, like the bot lane we were comfortable on. Everything else was like not quite our comfort. It just didn't work well together. So of course, Game 2 was like we gotta blow everything up. I kind of pulled the Misfortune out of nowhere. I was not planning on playing it, and I was just scrolling through like, hey, Misfortune, and then everyone else where it's like, let's stick to comfort. This might be the last game of the season before like third place is like kind of half the series. So everyone just play what you want, even though we'll have a comp, and that's why Hansu pulled out Tally. And God, Tyler was so happy when Gio told him to lock in Aurelia. And also shout out to Gio, like that man can pick ban, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And and from there it was kind of just trying to keep up the same thing going into Game 3.
Yeah. Chat, by the way, if you have any questions, please put them in chat and we'll get them at the end. StarCraft, do you have any questions so far for either captain or MVP?
There's something specifically Tyler, so I don't take every question.
Hey, shout out to Gio for getting absolutely fucking baited and outsmarted thinking Trundle would stop.
Yeah, that was... we all kind of got baited there.
It was really interesting pick ban, the Trundle bait, and then the jungle bans that came out, and then it just went into the jungle. Trundle was picked in all 3 games. Morgana was pick ban all 3 games. You know, some of the staple bans that went through, the Shen, Alawi pick banned all 3 games.
Obviously it's partially because we played comp badly, but I think y'all like massively outdrafted us Game 1.
Yeah, I think I think something StarCraft and I talked about in games 2 and 3, and it was kind of apparent in Game 1, but you just had such a big lead in game one that didn't really matter, but it seemed like there wasn't much of any type of hard CC or good initiation coming up from some of the team comps from Long Anime Schlongs. Dylan, can you talk to us a little bit about your pick and ban and what you were looking for? Because it seemed like every game was like more of a 4-1 split push. Games 1 and 3 probably being the better 4-1s.
You just pick Comfort champions. That's it. You don't really care about comps. Comps are overrated in a league like this where the skill ranges vary so much that just having a champion you're good on is so much better than having a good comp.
All right. A message from chat. Tyler, how do I get as high a vision score as you, baby, from your mid laner?
Jesus Christ. I mean, if you really want to talk about it, it all comes down to how much I roam. So I don't play support the same way everybody else does. I don't sit in the bot lane and try and get kills. I'm everywhere. So I go pick up pinks, right? Because pinks in weird places where I'm normally at don't get cleared. So you drop a pink, you see things all the time. You're roaming more often, so depending on which starting item you take, you're going to get your wards earlier or later, and you have to play to that. If you're taking Targons, then you've got to lane a little bit more, because it's going to take you longer to get that gold. You've got to hit the cannon minions. But if you take coin, you can just run through mid lane really quickly, pick up 2 coins, and walk out. So it's all about knowing what you thought and playing around the things that you intend to do. I'm always in the river. That's my home. I don't have a lane. I live in the river. So using that, I get to have a higher vision score than most people would.
Mm-hmm. So you heard it here. If you're going to play against they are here, he's in the river. River Shin incoming. That's the subliminal messaging I got from that. So it's going to be River Shin from New Capiturk next series. StarCraft, anything from anybody else in chat? Because at this point, I think the only thing left to say is that they are here. We'll be playing the winner of tomorrow night's matchup of Codename Carries Next Door versus Popo's Pecking Order. Which I believe is at 10 o'clock Eastern?
9. Is it 9? I think I was...
9
I
Eastern?
The chat info said it was 9.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's at 9.
9. Okay. It's at 9. 9 Eastern tomorrow. So same time tomorrow. 9 p.m. please. Okay, so now we're making it 9 a.m. for Maye. No, I'm kidding. I'll be at church. Yeah, anything else? Nobody?
I'm good.
All right. And so congratulations to their hero on their 2-1 victory. Congratulations to Long Anime Schlongs on a fantastic season. 2 All-Stars, second place in the regular split. Neil Steele for most improved player of the split.
Amen.
The accolades are well deserved for the side of Long Anime Schlongs. Unfortunately, not long enough to reach over into the finals, but congratulations. And
long is not long enough.
That's right. I finally don't have to play this fucking shitty ass game anymore, and I can go back to the Storm.
Yeah. Who's now? You're now a Grandmaster, or what is it?
Masters.
Okay, whatever. Congratulations to Dylan also on that, because we want to, encourage our brothers with things. Okay, yeah. All right. So for all of us here, for myself, for StarCraft, and all of us here at the Not So Lively broadcast crew, thank you very much for everything, and see you tomorrow night for the second and final semifinal matchup of Codename Carries Next Door versus Popo's Pecking Order at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, and have a great night.